Trade union Saccawu has vowed to continue strike action at retailer Makro stores after talks failed to yield any agreement between the parties. South African Commercial Catering and Allied Workers Union is demanding an across-the-board pay increase of 12%, an increase in sales commissions from 10 to 20%, a R100 uniform allowance, as well as a 13th check for all workers beginning next month. Their action turned violent yesterday and has taken place amid a frenzied Black Friday discount weekend. Joining us for an update is Saccawu's second Deputy President, Makro. Mr. Tau, very good afternoon. Now talk to us about yesterday's strike and what led to the eruption of violence.
Good afternoon and good afternoon to the viewers. We want to confirm that yesterday we started the strike as early as 6 o'clock in the morning, and it was just a peaceful protest. With our members having, all the union having acquired necessary legal documentation like public gathering, which was in terms of CCMA, we have got this existing picketing rules. But however, as the company realizing that the strike is intensifying, they started provoking our members who were picketing without provoking, without disturbing anybody, without just appealing to customers. Those customers who agreed to enter Makro, they were left alone to enter Makro. Those who listen and sympathize with employees of Makro who are members, they will turn away. And while the company realizing that they won't realize their Black Friday takings, they then involve the police men of the apartheid regime, start shooting rubber bullets and canisters, tear gas canisters, without being provoked by our members. We've got about...
Please allow me to come in there. Before we get to the retaliation or the engagement by the police in that forceful manner, you talked about the macro management coming out and instigating or being the cause of this violence. What is it that they actually did?
Under normal circumstances, if our members are picketing, there's no need of management to come and tell them where to stand, how to protest, while they know very well that they are picketing rules. For as long as you are confined with the picketing rules and demarcate to come and provoke, in any event they would phone those shopstewards who are senior shopstewards within the Makro structure, and tell them that if they don't move certain people from certain place, they will involve the police. And I can guarantee you, once we got that from the head office, we then instructed our regional secretary, Comrade Dumisani Mavoso, to rush to Germiston Makro and see what is happening. And getting exactly what is happening. Police were there. There's no doubt that it is only macro management that can involve the police. Police came without asking any questions. They started to demand that our members must disperse, whether they do have permit or not. They then disrupted the whole meeting, shooting with rubber bullets.
Now, the SAPS Standing Order 262 and National Instruction 4 of 2014 explicitly states that rubber bullets should only be used as a means of last resort. Now, one finds it difficult to fathom why they would use rubber bullets and stun grenades for unarmed civilians. What's your take on that?
We are as stunned as you are, because the previous march on the 28th, I was particularly addressing the march before it moved to Crown Mine from Mary Fitzgerald, and we had to take those away, those who have seen that they are either having some other objects that are not allowed in terms of the public gathering, and we have to confiscate them and we have to dispose them at some stage. We said when we started the strike, we don't want to see anything. We supplied them with placards. We said those are the only thing that they should carry when they are protesting. And we are as stunned as you are, that how could the police shoot rubber bullets? And we want to confirm that one of our members who was shot at with a rubber bullet is a highly expected a lady. So we were as much as, but in any event, on Monday we'll be sitting as the executive and looking at what had transpired yesterday and pave the way forward.
Mike Tau was the Saccawu second deputy president, and unfortunately we're struggling with that connection, so we are going to leave that conversation there.